Right, so I'm using my PlayStation camera to record my face-to-face POV, and then my camera down here as well. I'm using my phone to make, obviously, the review. But today's review is going to be the Green Lantern Silver from Jakks Pacific. I've recently found these not too long ago. It was about probably half a week ago. I found him, Sonic as the Flash, and Amy as Wonder Woman as well. So today is this one. He has 22 points of articulation as well, as you can see. So I'm just gonna rip them open and just see what the figure's like, really. Okay, so I've got Silver out of the fucking box now. So, well, sort of. I still need to put the little tab thing. So this figure, honest to God, was probably the one I was most excited for, even though I wasn't too keen on these figures to begin with when I first saw them revealed. So after about 15 minutes of me cutting this fucking figures things out, I finally got all the safety shit off, so we can actually get him out of the box now, hopefully, if the figure actually wants to come out. There we go. Alright, finally. About fucking time. Yeah. Right, let me just throw this fucking box somewhere so I can get it out of the way. Off. Right. Nothing's on the table. This is still working. Fuck you. Right. Silver as Green Lantern. First impression. The head feels very heavy. And the body feels kind of light. So he might be top heavy. Actually, no, he's not. Because the feet are actually quite heavy as well. So it's kind of a balanced fucking, you know. There's the figure from the PlayStation camera. Bit of a wider range because obviously the phone's smaller. Honestly, this figure would be cool if it had like just a modern version instead of it being Green Lantern, but who knows, they might do that eventually. But he looks cool. Like, I actually kind of like the figure, how he looks. Green Lantern's obviously not my favorite fucking DC character. So as it says, it has 22 points of articulation, so I'm probably just gonna show it off now so I don't have to do it later. So he does have a ball joint at the head, up, down, left and right. He does have a butterfly joint. You can see it barely there, right there. You can see it has a swivel joint as well at the waist. He does have upper arm rotation, a bend at the elbow, a wrist swivel and hinge joint at the hand so you can open and close it. As I just said, there's a wrist swivel. That's the wrist, yeah, fuck off. A waist swivel, and you can also do like somewhat of a crunch, not too much to be completely honest with you. Legs, you can do a kick about that far. You can bend his knee. He can have a swivel at the thigh, and then you can also have a swivel at the feet down here, and you can do a hinge joint that can give him a pivot. Hinge joint is a pivot, that's not right. You can just give him a pivot as well, and you can move up and down as well. So articulation wise, this figure's not too bad. My hair's pissing me off. Yeah, articulation wise, this figure's great. I think there's nothing really wrong with it, to be completely honest with you. My figure seems very sturdy. It doesn't feel like there's any loose joints anywhere. Anyway, thank fuck. So yeah, because my Super Shadow had a loose waist joint. He kept falling over every 2 seconds. So paint wise, this paint on this figure is actually pretty decent. It's not very thing to use this camera for paint. I might actually just use this camera over here. Yeah, the paint on this figure is really clean. There's no spotches anywhere. There's no like mess ups on my figure anyway. Maybe apart from there, maybe like a little nudge there. Not the worst thing ever. I could barely notice it. Now that I'm kind of holding it in person, I kind of like them more. So I don't fucking know. I'll try to get some size comparisons now anyway. You can see here I have a whole fucking case, but they're down the bottom where you can't see. So like, yeah. Well, they're both shadow, so fuck it. Doesn't matter. So for the first size comparison, we have the Sonic Movie 3 Shadow, which I have right here. He is fucking probably the best Shadow figure out, I think. Size comparisons right there, they are around the same height, and you're a fucking dick because you fell over. Yeah, about the same height. Honestly, I'm thinking of doing something like this. I'm thinking of buying another one of these and using another one of these as heads and swapping it and then trying to paint it. So it might just be like a silver modern movie figure. That's going to be a pain in your fucking arse, I'll tell you right now. So there's Shadow, around the same height. And there is another Shadow figure which I need to just repose really quick so I can give him the size comparison. We have the Sonic Prime Shadow right there. But size comparison, again, he's a bit smaller because obviously the things are going up, but around that, it's the same height really. He kind of matches better with this than the movie one, obviously, because it's more cartoon shit. I'm gonna have to put Shadow in a different time. He's not going in the pose I usually put it, so fuck. Back to Silver, because this is what the video's about. It's not about that prick back there. No one cares about him. So, Silver. Yeah, he's fucking... He's not even silver, he's white. Yeah. But realistically though, this figure has improved my thoughts for the other figures now. Because I've seen some people not really happy with these. I don't mind them. I think there's also a design. Oh, that is really fucking annoying. Oh no. His ring's botched. Fuck. His ring has a botched paint. I don't know if I can be able to scrape that off or what the fuck. I can probably... Oh wait. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. I got it off. So yeah, it's gone off. So he also has a little ring thing on his little Green Lantern ring. I don't know much about Green Lantern, I'm gonna be completely fucking honest. This figure is cool. I probably would recommend picking him up, I can't lie. There's not much bad to really say about it, apart from it's not a modern figure, but like, I can't really just complain about not having a modern Silver figure with this articulation. I mean, I can and I fucking will until we get one. That's really it. Really, there's not much to talk about now. We've done the articulation, we've done the paint, the size comparisons, we've done everything really. For now. So what am I going to give this figure? I'm going to give this figure right here, I think I'm going to give him an 8.5. I can't give him a 10 realistically, because if I say just give everyone a 10 like I have in the last few reviews, I can't really fucking just be like, oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with a 10. There's obviously going to be some complaints about these, so I'm going to stick with an 8.5 just to be safe, really. But he's not a bad figure. I probably would recommend picking him up, and I probably will recommend to pick up the other two as well if they are good enough. But yeah, that's really it. This figure is really good, I think. Articulation's great, paint's great on mine anyway. The sculpt is good. The height compared to the other figures, they match really, so it's the same height. Yeah, that's really it for this figure anyway. And yeah. I'm gonna end this whole fucking shenanigans shit on the PlayStation, because it's adding up to 20 minutes and it's gonna be a fucking arsehole to get on me fucking my phone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this one right here, this one, and I'm gonna use my phone to see where I want to put it, because I don't know where I'm putting them yet. So yeah, let's just end this here. Fuck you. Right, now we're back, we're here. So I have Silver now. You can see those two down there. I'm going to review them soon enough. So, I'm thinking of putting them in here. But I don't know if I want to put them in here or if I want to put them with my Sonic stuff. So, I'm thinking of putting them in here. I'm thinking, like, I might just throw him here for now until I open the other ones and then make a decision. So, for now, he's going to go in there. He's going to stay in here. And yeah, once I review these two down here, Sonic and Amy, I will make a decision. So stay tuned for those two. They're coming very soon. And yeah, fuck off.